Hello, welcome to episode 10. As you can see, the 55 gallon is up and running. The sand is in, the heaters are in, the filters are in, the mangroves are in, the rocks are in, and the hatchlings are in. I think they're pretty happy living in this gigantic aquarium as opposed to the 10 gallon I had them in to start them out. So let's start with the mangroves. This is all that was left from before. As you can see, they're still not in very great shape. I couldn't manage to stuff many at all down behind in the holes where I planned to. The roots were just too large to get them in there. So, anyways, I brought these indoors. We'll see if any survive the winter, but if not, I guess it was an experiment. I'm not sure if they're not getting the right nutrients, if the roots just keep falling off, if they're not getting enough sun, if they're not getting the right spectrum, if me keeping them in purely fresh water is affecting them, because I know they are a brackish or full salt species, so that might be a big part of it as well. I don't know. It was fun while it lasted. We'll see if I ever get any more. Over here, I've got some Java moss that I just stuffed in the filters just to make them a little more quiet, because it is a long drop for the water. Put a piece of Malaysian driftwood in for them. See the water. That's about as high as the water is going to go, and as you can see here, they have a nice little spot in the corner there underneath their mercury vapor bulb to bask. The turkey baster I just stuffed in there temporarily because I noticed they are so small that they do manage to wedge themselves in that crack, and although I have all the confidence in the world they can get themselves out, I don't want to take a chance on any of them drowning. So I'll just leave that in there for now until they get a little bit bigger. What else do we have? The sand I washed is four pillowcases, or two bags of sand from Home Depot. Took the better part of a night to wash it, and I didn't do the best job, so this tank was cloudy for the first couple days, but that was okay because I changed the water out a couple times. I put the heaters in, turned the filters on, and once everything kind of cleared up, I put the hatchlings in. So they're loving it. I think they're psyched. I may or may not get a few more 2010s or 2011s, sorry, this year. I guess we'll have to see. But other than that, this tank is pretty much done. I'm not going to build a stand for it, I don't think, and I'm not going to make any sort of above tank basking area or canopy or anything like that. I'm just going to leave it as kind of a hatchling tank. You know, it's not meant to be a show tank. It's just here to get the job done. I just figured putting in a background would be the easiest way to accomplish that. So I think it turned out good. Turtles love it. They're having a great time. So they should be fine in here for about a year or so. As they get a little bit bigger, I'll probably need to upgrade those hang-on back filters to a canister filter. but I'll do that at a later point in time. I do have a couple just desk lamps up here providing some light. I got my mercury vapor here providing some light. So hopefully the plants don't complain. But these were the pothos plants that were in the hatchling tank before they were shoved into the windy filter. And actually, they have some amazing root growth on them. I'm not going to pull them out now, but I was impressed. I cut these from a live plant, a plant that was stuffed in a basket full of soil. And within 2 weeks of them being cut, they grew roots that were probably 2 or 3 inches long. So anything that's not dead probably won't die at this point because the roots are pretty well established. So that was pretty awesome. The plants in the 125, I don't think they're growing quite as fast, but it's because their water isn't being filtered, so they don't have the same potential for nutrients. So I might throw in a small pump so that I can grow those roots a little bit faster. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. Check out my little guys. They're having a blast. I find that if nothing else, the mangroves provide a great hiding spot, and they love to climb on the roots just to keep themselves above water when they want to rest. So if nothing else, they were good for that. But maybe when I make a true brackish tank, I'll try mangroves again. But I don't think they're going to do well with turtles, and I don't think they're going to do well in freshwater. So if you're thinking about buying mangroves, you might want to hold off unless you have a tank that can support them. Anyways, that's about it. Guess I'll see you guys later.